Buffalo games where they don't on Dolphins number 1, baby!
Hands up, baby.
Dolphins number
Hands up.
1!
I swear, if a certain quarterback is mentioned in the comments, I got my beers ready. I'm going to crack it open.
Or is it the Serbian kid?
Serbia kid, This looks dumb. Oh my god, it looks fantastic.
I hate you so much. No, good beat, man. Gotta beat the man. Woo! I'm the man. I said it, and it's reality. All right, now.
Congratulations.
Is going on, Wrestling Universe? We are back with another episode of the number 1 podcast in the world, and I am talking about No Holds Barred. And if you can see, it's almost like we're having a WrestleMania preview show recap or rewind, because it's the same people that did our 2-hour show for the WrestleMania preview. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, FinTalk Sports Network, all the amazing shows that we do. I, of course, am your gracious host, Mr. Alex Make That Money Brown, and my compadre, Mr. Alfred. We're back again. We're joined by Mr. Finn Poss over here, Evan, my Jewish brother from another mother. How are you, sir?
Mr. Producer tonight.
Mr. Producer, who just said, screw it, I'm starting the show.
I'm not waiting for him. I'm starting the show.
AEW or our very own Chris Jericho himself, Josh Kimmel. How are you doing, sir?
I love coming on. I love the initiative. Evan just took it over. Just the classic Vince move. So like WWE podcast, WWE feel, kind of love it. Just take over.
Exactly. And of course, Mr. Clutch coming in with always the great images that he puts, and obviously iconic since we're doing a draft show tonight. Draft image right there. Clutch, how you doing tonight?
I'm great. Excited to talk about this draft. I'm actually a really big fan of when it's draft time for WWE. I find it to be interesting.
You know, I had to keep the feel. You know, we have FinTalk Sports Network has a big 3-day draft preview starting tomorrow night, which I think I will be on. Alfred will be on. Evan, I'm pretty sure you're probably going to be on it. So we just got to keep with the. Josh, your co-host on your show just loves giving you shit on here, doesn't he?
He does.
Kimmel, do you want me to hide all his comments? Do you want me to block all his comments for you tonight?
Bring them on. The heels love the heat, baby. Bring it
Exactly. So we got to go with this draft feel tonight. You know, we have to go with this draft feel. But before we start getting into our drafting, which is going to be a lot of fun, the first thing that I want to talk about is this past Monday night on Raw, Triple H unveiled a brand new World Heavyweight Championship. Now, when I saw it, I went, holy shit. Because number 1, the belt looks glorious. Number 2, it kind of makes me start to think of where are people going to be drafted starting Friday? And which show is going to end up with that World Heavyweight title? So, Alfred, I'm going to go to you first. So what are your thoughts on the new World Heavyweight Championship?
I'm in agreement with you. I actually think it's a pretty nice belt. It obviously reminds me of the World Heavyweight, the big gold belt to some extent. But looking at it for the first time, I actually enjoyed the design. And it was funny because when they was immediately WWE the Twitter account said that the belt was on sale for pre-order. Yeah. I'm not sure if y'all saw it, but the dang shipping date is freaking Halloween. That's how long it's going to be.
Oh my God.
Like, we can create a belt right now and get it shipped quicker than when it's going to be shipped on Halloween.
Yeah. WWE 2K23 already said you could load it in the game.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that. But yeah, overall, I think the belt design is very nice. I actually think it's a pretty nice design.
Clutch, what are your thoughts on the new title?
I love that new belt. I mean, the first things first, I'm glad that they realized that a World Heavyweight Championship or a top title needs to be big and gold.
Yeah.
Because they kind of went away from it recently when they went with the tag team titles and there was silver and then the WWE title's kind of gold around the edges, but not really.
Right.
It's just a big W. I've seen people get a little like testy about there being a W in the middle of the old big old heavyweight title, but I mean, I think it's a win-win for the fans and for WWE as a business. They get to keep the branding, and then WWE, and then the fans get the nostalgia and the greatness that was the big gold belt, and just a nice looking title all around.
Yeah, absolutely. Josh, do you think what superstars can you see, the company going, okay, this is going to be the first guy to hold this title, or like, who do we want on Night of Champions to fight for this title?
So there's many choices. Of course, Seth Rollins,
Right.
Cody Rhodes. If you want to go that route, which I think they should do, I think they should give it to somebody that can carry a brand, somebody that is going to be. This is going to be a Raw championship, in my opinion. So somebody that can carry that Raw brand, because there's no way Roman's leaving. And someone that is like a super fan, like a Cody. Cody Rhodes is a perfect person for this title.
Mhm.
I think the story is done with Roman. I think they're going a different direction. So I do believe that Cody will be the person to defeat whoever he defeats. I'm not sure. Maybe it is a Seth Rollins again in that very last match.
Right.
I don't know. But that's who I can see.
Now, Evan, Josh made a good point that he doesn't think Roman's leaving SmackDown. So if that's the case, like, who would be a title, I guess, an opponent for Roman, and then who also do you think should deserve that World Heavyweight Championship match?
Okay, so I think the only reason they created that belt was because they want to keep the nostalgia, and they want an excuse to keep the belt on Roman for a little while longer. The belt is beautiful, but I couldn't read much of it because it was the way the camera angle was. It looks nice, but the way he framed it, the way it was shown, it wasn't. I found the display of it and the way it was done wasn't that great. You actually had to look at images after the show to really appreciate the belt.
Right.
I do think that belt for the brand, Cody Rhodes, I think he still has, after facing Brock Lesnar, I think he still has a path to SummerSlam to see if he can win a belt. I don't think they're going to put it on him right away. The hardest worker for the last year, and the guy who deserves the belt because he's now because he's such a fan favorite. Like literally, you can see him like Josh just said, it's going to be Seth Rollins. Like literally, to play that music, they want that moment at WWE. They want that moment for Raw. They want to give it. Seth has been a workhorse for the last number of years without a title. They didn't let him really maintain the U.S. title. They were bouncing him around. He got beat. He was willing to be a jobber for Cody last year, or a jobber for Riddle last year. Like he did everything he needed to do. He deserves that belt. With Roman, I do see a redemption story where I don't think Cody's going to stay on Raw. I really think Cody's going to SmackDown, and I think he's not going to be the one facing. I think he needs his redemption.
That's
story.
interesting.
I don't see him going against Seth again.
Can I add to that?
Yeah.
I'll be bored of that match. If they face each other again, I'll be very, very bored.
Can I just butt in? The whole thing, the reason why I think it's going to be Cody on that side, because I don't see a significant this title has ruined, in my opinion, Roman's run. It makes it meaningless. Okay.
Yeah.
So now whenever he does lose his titles, it's going to mean nothing if it's a Cody Rhodes or if it's someone else. So it has to be someone with meaning. They're leaning towards Jey Uso. 1000%. This is going to become Jey Uso with the turn of Solo and Jimmy on Roman, and they're going to allow or help Jey defeat Roman because it's going to mean something, because it's more than a title. It's family now. So that's how they make that. That's how they make that defeat.
That would be interesting for Jey to take the belts off of him.
No, I could see Jey winning the belt, but to give you a sneaky point, the way it's all being framed, the way it started playing out, you know who's going to help him win the belt? Sammy.
See, I was waiting for you to say that. I was waiting for you to say that.
Sammy's going to help Jey win the belt.
See, okay, and speaking of Sammy, this brings up a good point. So the fact that they added a World Heavyweight title to join whatever show that Roman is not on makes you wonder about the tag team titles, and the fact that, are they going to split it up, or are they going to go, hey, we're going to add another tag team title to whatever show Sammy and KO are not on? Personally, they need to split it up. Like, I don't know, Alfred, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree as well. They need to split up the tag titles as well, have it on separate shows. I don't think unifying the tag titles means more are on the same level as unifying the Universal and the WWE Championship. So the tag titles is like obviously lower than that. So I think having it on a separate, having both each title on a separate brand makes more sense. The question is, how would they do that? Obviously they're not going to just like give up, just tell them, hey, you have to give up this title or something like that. It obviously had to be like a storyline match or something along those lines.
I think if they get both get drafted to the same show. If they get drafted to Raw, they'll let them tell them they're going to keep the Raw titles, and they'll start a tournament for the SmackDown on SmackDown, right, or vice versa. If they get drafted to the same show, let them maintain the titles.
I know they tried to have like matches where it was just for the like Raw title or for the SmackDown titles, and the Usos kept winning. So that made me think, okay, well, maybe they're not going to split them up and all that. But I mean, Alfred, you make a good point. Clutch, what do you think with the tag team titles? Are they going to do something like Alfred saying, oh, Sammy and KO, you got drafted to Raw, so just take the Raw titles with you, and we'll make a storyline where you lose the SmackDown tag team titles? Or like, I don't know. What do you think is going to happen?
What I really want to happen with this draft is I actually want the draft to split the rosters exclusively like they used to be. No crossover at all.
Right.
Meaning, and I think they're leaning towards that because the way Triple H phrased it, Roman's going to a show and he's going to stay there.
Right.
The way he phrased it kind of told me they were leaning that way. So just having a unified tag team champions crossing over the show whenever they have to defend, I don't really like it. So I think that you eventually do split it up. I think it's possible to do it because of the precedent that you talked about, where they defended the titles exclusively, the Raw one and then the SmackDown one.
Yeah,
they can just go back to that and be like, oh, we've done it before, so we're gonna do it again.
Right.
And that's how I think they're gonna have a tag team title match at Night of Champions when Sammy and KO aren't gonna be there because of where it is.
Right.
And they're still gonna have tag team champions there because I think they're somehow gonna split it up before then.
Right.
But then what do you do with the only issue they're going to have there is what do they do with the women's? Because
the women's one, it's
that's the one problem with that championship is that if you're going to go exclusive, they're still going to bounce back and forth.
On it, what I would do personally, I don't know. Obviously, it might not make much sense, but I would just keep the women's tag team titles on Raw because if 3 hours is a little extra time, then SmackDown. So just keep it on one brand, keep it on Raw. And then
Fox, I have a problem with that.
So on our last episode, I did read a report that there may be Raw may be going back to 2 hours because they think 3 hours is just way too much for a wrestling show. I mean, if you get it, to be honest, like the pre-show for Raw starts at what? Like, let's say it's on our time, 6:30, and you end it at like 10, and sometimes they'll add something at the end after the cameras go off. So sometimes you're there till almost 10:30, 11 o'clock. I know for an AEW show, which are phenomenal, by the way, they do AEW Dark at 6, and then AEW Dynamite starts at 7 till 9, and then Rampage goes from 9 to 10. So there's 4 hours of wrestling right there, but it's 3 different shows. So, Josh, do you see, like, if they do the fact that where they're going to have, all right, these superstars are staying here and these superstars are staying here, when it comes to pay-per-views, are they now going to have it to where each brand is going to have their own pay-per-view? Like, they're adding more? Or is it going to be like all these pay-per-views are just going to be fucking massive cards?
The way they should do it, is alternate pay-per-views monthly. This is a Raw one. Boom. The next month is SmackDown. The next one is Raw. Because it gives you time to build stories, gives you time to give that long-term booking you want. And it gives you time to build up another superstar because it seems like Roman beats this guy. All right, 3 weeks later, Roman beats this guy.
Right.
There's no real story besides that whole bloodline thing. So I think they need to alternate those. But as far as I want to go back to that women's tag team debate or situation, it should go into the trash with the 24/7 title. They don't mean anything. They don't matter. They're filler and they're nonsense. Plain and simple.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Their own company thinks of it. WrestleMania was the #1 contender tag team titles match. Ronda and Shayna won that match. And the people that in the very next night on Raw, it was a #1 contender match again. And the two people that were wrestling for it were in that fatal 4-way and lost.
Yeah.
They lost. So
Yeah, that's
so
true.
so they don't
That
give
is true.
they don't give about their own belt. Throw it away.
That's
Nobody
true.
cares.
I never even thought about that until you just mentioned it now. That's unbelievable. Okay. No, I agree. I don't you know what? I don't think if they took the women's tag team titles away, I honestly don't think anyone would miss it. I really don't. Because you've got the women's division just in general, you have Rhea and you have Bianca who are just women tag teams are not a thing. I'm sorry. They're just not. The women's need to go solo. They have to go solo. The storylines are better when they're solo than when it's like a tag team. Am I wrong?
They can have matches. They could have factions. Like I don't mind like Damage Control or Riot Squad. Like I don't mind those. But to have a whole belt, a championship, when there's two teams, what's the point? What's the point?
And then some of the teams are randomly thrown together anyway.
Yeah, it's like you're playing My Universe mode. Simulate. Oh, cool. Becky and Tamina are tag team champs. Like, what's the point? What are we doing?
Right.
I agree. So anyway, just sticking with the draft, we're gonna talk a little bit about our favorite draft moment. So, from WWE history, and obviously Clutch has a picture of an iconic draft moment. So I'm gonna start with Clutch, since he took Evans. But Clutch, I
have another one.
Okay. Clutch, is that your like iconic draft moment?
It's not even my favorite draft moment. I just put it's the first one I found. My favorite, and it's gonna be a wild, weird one that you guys might or may not think about. It was that one draft where John Cena got drafted to SmackDown at the beginning of the show, and then I drafted back to Raw at the end. I think that's hilarious.
Said last week.
Yep. No, I agree, and I knew. I remember that one specifically because when John Cena got drafted to SmackDown at the start of Raw, I was like, something's fishy is up. I have a strange feeling that John Cena is going to end up back on Raw. Lo and behold, I was right because they had it set up at that time where John Cena, there was no way that they were pulling their top superstar from their highlight show. No way. Now that doesn't matter because I believe Roman is their top guy and SmackDown is the superior show to Raw, in my opinion. But, nothing can obviously top one of those moments. But Josh, what about you? What do you think? What top WWE draft moment?
So they all blend together. I'm not going to lie. They all do. My favorite thing about the draft is when they draft, I'm just going to say in general terms, when they draft like a Humberto 3rd overall. And we're like, oh, they're going to push this guy. And then he's Humberto. It just those are my favorite moments, like especially like the funny moments. Like I remember when they first got on Fox, the first thing they did, they had to get the Fox robots, and you see all the executives in a war room, and they're just cheering on. It's like, come on, I love cheesy shit like that. The cheesy moments of the draft are my favorite because I don't know if the wrestlers know year to year because some say they know, some say they don't. If you listen to podcasts, but I like to get the wrestlers' reactions too, like. The Undertaker, remember when he was drafted? He was pissed. He stormed off.
Right.
I don't know if that was real or not. I have no idea. That's what I like to see. I like to see the wrestlers' live reactions.
So you see their live reaction. Evan, what you got?
Oh, so besides that one where he quit and the fact that they got to pick him, the only other funny one I enjoyed was when Kurt Angle was drafted by the ECW and he came out with the mouth guard and he started beating the crap out of Mick Foley. That for me was a phenomenal moment because it was one where you took a pure WWE branded guy and like he literally went like all ECW. It was actually the week before Rob Van Dam beat John Cena for the world title.
Yeah.
And that role, like I'd like to see that area of Kurt Angle. That for me was hilarious because because Mick Foley didn't even stand a chance. And Mick Foley got all excited and he got his ass kicked. That was phenomenal for me. That was phenomenal for me.
Alfred, what is about yours?
Okay, so I'm gonna do like a return, and then I'm gonna do like the actual like draft moment. So what I said on the show last week, the return was when ironically Clutch's picture, it happened right after Clutch's picture when Bischoff was like he went to the ring and everything, and then he was saying like how he's like Raw, he's like it's gonna be battered and ever, and then Edge just come out of nowhere to the Rob Zombie song. And he just made his return, and then he spears Eric Bischoff And it was funny because Eric Bischoff, that spot Eric Bischoff took was like freaking like I know that had to hurt how he landed, but seeing Edge return on that draft night was pretty cool. As far as the actual pick being made, I said last week when we did our little preview about it with Clutch's idea when he was saying about when Cena got drafted to SmackDown, next minute he gets drafted to Raw at the end of the show back to Raw. But when Cena actually was the first draft pick for Raw, when Chris Jericho was on the highlight reel, that moment was pretty cool to me as well. So those two are my favorite ones right there.
I think I like the fact when Finn Balor got drafted, being the first NXT guy to get called up, because at that point in time, I think it was at Black and Gold NXT, and NXT was starting to become a really popular show, and I think that point there just elevated NXT to the next level. And then obviously the NXT went to the Rainbow blah 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 stupid show, and now they're kind of back to Black and Gold. But Finn Balor getting drafted, and Alfred, you took one of my favorite moments is when Edge came back and speared the shit out of Bischoff. Like I was like, oh my god.
It was funny because the spear actually went in tune with how the song was going.
Yeah.
So it was like right on, like really in tune with how the song. It was so funny, but I love that moment.
The other great moment was when JBL thought he won the SmackDown title.
Yes. And it was Batista.
Batista come, then Batista, that was a good one.
That was a good one too.
I think that was Taz's reaction sold it though. Like when he came back.
Do y'all like the way that they do the draft? Or because I don't know how they're planning on doing it this year, but obviously last year they said, okay, Raw's going to get this many. I think they make like 15 picks or something in the night. I don't know if they've announced how they're doing the draft this year. If someone knows, they can say something. But do y'all like the way they do the draft, or should they do it like they kind of did when the draft first started? It's like with the first pick, you're drafting. You have like Josh was saying, get all the guys in a room and see their reaction.
Oh yeah, you saw the reaction because when Bischoff quit or he got drafted, you saw Rikishi and you saw all the guys in the back like getting all get him off our show, get him off our show. Like that's what you want to see. You want to see the true emotion. You want to see that emotion of the so-called wrestlers. Yeah. In the back, that's what makes it real.
But what do y'all think they're gonna do for this draft?
I don't know.
Considering they don't really have any GMs, I think it's just gonna be like how they used to do it with the I'm just guessing how they used to do it with the they're having like the superstar little graphic and everything, like little you know what I'm talking about with all the graphics of the superstars and then next thing you know it shows.
Do you think Triple H is gonna make the picks? He's gonna make the announcements. Because last year was Stephanie.
It might be Adam Pearce.
Okay,
I can see that as well.
That out there.
Josh, what were you gonna say?
I was hoping that the rumors like Triple H is gonna run SmackDown and Vince is gonna run Raw. I don't see that ever happening, but I would like to see that. I would like to see a presence of like a GM, a villain GM, but we need those guys. We need authority figures. Adam Pearce, he's running both shows, so he's competing against himself. Like it makes no sense,
right?
Oh, we're doing the brand split. And he's on both shows. It literally makes zero sense. So I want someone like that. Like maybe Adam Pearce does Raw and Triple H or someone else does SmackDown. I don't know. That's what I like.
Who would be perfect for a general manager or executive spot? But I don't think he can do it because of the release terms. William
Regal.
He can't be on TV yet. Yeah.
I think he can't be on TV till the end of the year.
Yeah, in the beginning of the year. Yeah, January 1st.
Is that part of the release clause? Is there what? Was that part of his release clause from AEW?
He can go back, but he couldn't go back until one calendar year, or was it to the end of this year?
I think it was to the end of December, but I'm not sure.
Oh wow, so that's a while.
And then then Regal went on Twitter and posted all this crap. Not crap. He was talking good stuff like the reasons why I left, but he went on a whole thread about why he left AEW and how cool Tony Khan was and everything. So
I'd take Teddy Long back on SmackDown tomorrow.
Teddy Long would be awesome.
What's up, Flair? It's honestly the best. He is the greatest. He is the greatest general manager I've ever. He was the best.
Oh yeah.
But I do miss Triple H as an authority figure. I think that'd be
good. Like as in his role, and it wasn't his. What was his group called?
The
Wasn't it the Authority?
Authority.
Yeah, the Authority. Yeah.
I don't want a heel or a face. I just want an authority figure, like William Regal
Okay.
was in NXT. Remember, like he didn't come
Right,
out a
yeah.
lot. He didn't come out every night. He wasn't running the show. He's just every time he needed to announce something, he would do it. That's all you need. So to
Right.
say, yeah,
It's the same way
Regal's,
Shawn Michaels runs NXT now.
yes,
right?
yes, that's how they use Regal. Yes, yes.
They use
That's what I
Michaels for it now.
All right. So
People
before we
watch that
start,
show?
yes.
By the way, Indy Hartwell is the worst NXT champion I've ever seen in my life. Holy crap!
She's all right.
Carry
She's
her-
all right.
carry
She's all
her
right.
to every match is awful.
What possible draft spoilers could y'all see happening over the next 2 shows? So, like, I think they're just doing SmackDown and Raw. They're just doing 2 episodes for draft, I believe. But what Clutch? Who can you see switching brands?
I see maybe not switching brands, but I see the split of the Street Profits.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
that.
think
Yeah.
They don't need to do that whole betrayal angle that they turn on each other. No, just split them up how they did the
Well,
Dudleys back
Okay.
back
And
in
the
the
New Day.
day.
And the New Day.
Yeah, just amicably split them up and go your separate ways. Montez can become the star he can be, and Angelo can try to do the same thing on the other brand.
Right.
Well, it's pretty obvious where Montez is going.
He's going
He's
wherever
going to Raw.
Bianca's going.
He's going to Raw.
Right. Josh, what do you think?
Can we get someone in whoever's listening in the whole world of WWE? Can we draft an announcer for Raw and get rid of this guy? He's
Which
god
one?
awful.
British one?
The one that adds nothing. The one that says nothing. The
Brit,
one
Brit.
who does he does nothing. He's
The one with Corey
worthless.
Graves.
Yeah.
He's complete trash.
After the bell.
Can we get someone that can say something?
I don't know if
Like-
you guys watch NXT, but Vic Joseph would be perfect for Raw.
Yeah. Yes. I love Vic Joseph. Something will happen in the ring, and 45 seconds later, and he pounds him in the head. It's like that's all you got. That's all you got.
It's not Michael Cole. Honestly, bring Pat McAfee back.
So, no, well, he's not coming back. But Corey Graves is. I feel so sorry for him because he's working triple time.
Yeah.
Carrying that broadcast. It's so bad. But yeah, a broadcaster would be awesome. Call someone from NXT. but wrestler wise, I can definitely see Austin Theory getting a change.
Okay.
Dropping
Kevin Patrick, right? Kevin Patrick.
Kevin Patrick, yeah. If Theory can get over to SmackDown, I think it's a good change for him. Get him away from, get him closer to Roman. Get him more relevance and have not them interact right away, but at least they're in the same atmosphere now. I would like to see Austin Theory go over there that way.
Alfred, who do you think?
Seth going to SmackDown. If I had I can see that, and I see
That's the biggest rumor right now is Seth going to SmackDown.
I think
Oh
he's gonna stay
yeah,
on Raw.
I definitely can see that. If they start,
Then
if
he's
they,
not winning the
I can
title.
see that now. I can see them announcing that with the first pick to start off with a bang. I can see that on Friday. I definitely can see that, and I can see a ton of NXT superstars being drafted.
You can? I don't.
Yeah.
I don't see that many. The only one really I can see getting drafted is Braun Breaker, maybe.
I can see what's the tag team? Sam Stoker and Lewis Holly.
I don't know.
I
don't watch NXT that much.
Yeah, I can see them because they wrestled New Day and everything, and I think there was a rumor that they were backstage, that they would be backstage on Friday Night SmackDown.
Pretty Deadly.
So
Pretty Deadly, that one.
Those
are the guys that wear the half shirts.
Yeah.
The guys
Okay.
who look like
I can see them get drafted.
I actually think that's happening because I don't know if you guys saw NXT yesterday. They killed him. Like they literally killed him off the show.
Oh no, I didn't see that. So more than likely,
dumped him into the river and then
Oh, those guys are
literally killed them all.
Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with Tony D'Angelo. He's like a mobster.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed them off.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, so then maybe Pretty Deadly is going to probably SmackDown. Evan, who do you see possibly moving?
Not moving, but I think he's coming back, and that's where they're going to bring him back. I think Randy Orton's coming back. I think this is where they're going to drop him. So I think I see him I don't know where they're going to drop him, but I see him maybe going to Raw just to fight for that championship and build him back up pretty quickly.
Okay.
But because I think but that's going to be the surprise one for me is where Randy Orton's going to fall because he's ready to come back. So I think they're going to drop him somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was on the Seth Rollins. I was on the Seth Rollins. I also think Damage Control is breaking up. I think Io is going to go solo. I think Io goes to Raw and Bailey goes to SmackDown. And Dakota, I don't know, comes to my room or something like that. So, yeah.
Yo, Shayna's gonna whoop your ass, bro. That's like.
All right, so let's break down the draft rules before we get started. Okay, so we're each gonna have 10 picks. Okay, we're gonna do snake order. All right, you can split up teams if you want. All right, you're allowed to split up teams. If you want to draft a tag team together, it can only really be only two people. Okay, so if you can't pick the bloodline, you can't pick all of them. All right, you have to either pick the Usos or in solo. They got to be picked separately. So after we pick our 10, you're gonna select a men's champion for your roster, a women's champion for your roster, and then a tag team champion for your roster. Now, these tag team champions, it could be a combination of anyone. It could be the weirdest team in the world, and that's going to be who your tag team champions are. Sound good?
Yeah. You said 10 picks each?
10 picks each, yep.
Okay,
so with the first pick in the first ever No Holds Barred WWE Mock Draft, Clutch, you have the first pick.
Oh, okay. With the first pick, I'll take. You know what? I'm not even going to make this interesting. Roman Reigns.
Okay. All right.
Man.
Not saying that was shocking, but
yeah.
Evan, you got second pick.
Second pick, I'm going to shock you. Just because I like to hear the sound of his name, and I think he's a future WWE champion, I'm taking Gunther.
Oh.
Who did he say?
I'd love to hear. Honestly,
Gunther.
I love him.
Gunther.
That guy's hilarious. He is almost hilarious. Because honestly, phenomenal wrestler. I need to take the ring general.
Yep. I have the third pick. And I will be taking the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
I still don't know what that
see me in the war room being mad as heck if that was in real life.
I still don't know what an American Nightmare is. Can you define that for me?
I don't know. It's his neck tattoo. It's his neck tattoo. So
By the way, it is the dumbest thing. Explain to me how he's a nightmare.
Josh, you are on the clock.
Oh, I get number 4. Okay,
Yep.
well, I'm surprised he's still here. I'm taking Seth Rollins.
All right.
Seth Rollins. Snaked him.
So, Alfred, the good thing is now you get 2 picks in a row. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, my first pick, I will be selecting Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. So, you're just taking Sami Zayn. You're not even taking Sami Zayn and KO. You're just taking Sami Zayn.
Yeah, it's going to be Sami Zayn.
Okay. And then who you got next?
My backup. I'm sorry, not backup. My next pick is going to be Finn Balor.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, I know. Alfred's all about Finn Balor.
By the way, I would pick him last. He's one of my least favorite wrestlers.
I love Finn Balor. What are you talking about? Okay, so it's my
he's so
turn.
bad. He's so awful.
Josh, you're up.
I'm back up. Nobody's talking about this guy because he's hurt. He's injured. But when he comes back, he's gonna be phenomenal. I'm going AJ Styles.
Nice.
He's gonna have a nice feud with Seth. Nice.
All right. I'm on the clock. So I will be taking Rhea Ripley.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. You want to know why? Because that wasn't going to be my pick anyways. I am taking Alfred's girlfriend, Bianca Belair.
Dang it. Good.
I'm surprised he did not take her with the second
I'm surprised. I thought for sure you were going to take her second round.
Oh, so did I. I'm taking the champions. I'm getting them out of the way.
All right, Clutch, you got
Dang
two.
it.
All right.
I'm getting
Damn,
grilled.
I'm gonna look like a bloodline homer right now. I take the Usos.
Oh, he's taking the tag team.
Smart. He's getting his bloodline ready.
And if you're gonna take Solo next.
No, I'm not gonna go that deep.
Say.
I'm not gonna go that deep. I got original bloodline. I will take. I forgot his name. I will take Drew McIntyre.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I have to pick now. Jeez. I'm
All
going.
right, Evan.
Give me a sec. Because now
have
the
the
third
roster
round is
pulled
gonna be a
up.
little more difficult.
I know.
I don't know.
Who was Clutch's
I just
second
beat
pick
myself up.
before-
I just beat
like,
myself
first
up.
pick before Drew?
I'm gonna take him because I used my sleeper pick of the draft. I'm taking Randy Orton.
You're taking Randy Orton. Alfred, Clutch took the Usos and Drew McIntyre.
I'm taking Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
All right. So I am taking. God damn, who do I want to take?
He had to stop.
I got like
Yeah.
3
Yeah,
lines
just
loaded. I'm ready
yeah.
to go.
He had to
I'm taking Kevin Owens.
All right, Kevin Owens is interesting. So then I'm next. I'm on
Yep.
the clock. I am going to go
Please don't.
with. I won't
Please
take
don't.
anyone you like. I'm gonna take someone I like. And I know no one likes her, but I think she's phenomenal. Again, Bailey. I need a woman. I need a
Bailey.
strong woman.
Okay. So damage control is broken up.
Yes, I'm taking Bailey.
All right, Alfred, you got two.
All right. So this first pick is going to be the Street Profits. Both of them, obviously. All right. And then my last pick, since y'all want to take women's wrestlers, I'm going to take. Let's see who should I. Raquel Rodriguez.
Nice.
Ooh, Raquel. I've been doing a lot of WWE 2K My GM.
Yeah.
Prepare for this.
Nice. I did a lot of research on there as well. All right, Josh, you're up.
Oh, it's me again. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So do I want to take a person to fight Bailey right away? There's a lot of men out there. So I'm going to go with the original bro. Going Matt Riddle.
Nice. Okay. I have the next pick. So I will be taking Damian Priest. I'm breaking up Judgment Day.
That's already been broken up with Finn
No,
Balor.
That's true, yeah. Damian Priest.
Finn Balor.
And Rhea was taken too. They're all
That's
split
true.
up on different.
I've got
all different
Rhea and Damian together
Oh,
still.
okay. I'm about to get Dominic.
All right, Evan, you're up.
I'm taking another returning superstar because I like to take these returning superstars that are going to be fresh. I'm taking Big E.
Big E. Wow.
They say he's almost back.
He is almost back.
That's why that's why Xavier Woods wrestled Gunther.
You know who's going to take the title off of Gunther? Big E.
Yeah. All right, Clutch, you got two picks.
I will go one of my favorite women's wrestlers. I hope she gets back on top of the card somehow. Asuka.
Okay.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go back-to-back women's picks. And Io Sky.
Wow.
Nice.
You said Io Sky, and then who's the
Asuka.
Asuka.
So who's
Okay.
next? Evan's back on
Evan,
the top.
yep.
So I guess I have to get
You're
some. Now
round
that I took
five.
some a couple guys, I guess I got to take the Queen to battle with Bianca. So I'm taking Charlotte.
Charlotte Flair. Okay.
You could take her.
You picked Charlotte?
Ugh.
What was that for?
She's the worst. She's the
What?
worst.
What?
Huh? I just don't like her.
That's why I passed on her. That's why I
Who's
passed.
this? You can pass on her all you want. I'll take her.
All right. So I am up, and I will be taking the New Day.
So
Xavier and Kofi.
All right. Man, I don't have any tag teams, and I'm on the. Man,
Yep.
I don't have any tag
I'm
teams.
going almost.
So that means I'm gonna go with not a tag team. I'm gonna go Star Power. I'm going Rated R Superstar. I'm going Edge.
Okay.
That's exactly what I was going to pick next.
Edge is,
Y'all sniping
Dude,
my pick.
can't leave no Hall of Famer.
Power of the draft is getting.
That's
All right,
a Hall of
Alfred.
Famer.
Yep, Alfred, you got 2.
All right, let's see. Since Edge was going to be my pick, let's see. I will have to go with. Well, that's tough. Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio. All right.
Boudica.
All right, you got another one.
And then the next pick is going to be Bobby Lashley.
Oh.
I need to get. I only got 1 heel so far.
We can make
You can make them anybody you want to heal.
Yes. Okay, here we go.
Remember, this is your roster. You do what you want with your roster.
So I'm gonna make this guy top superstar, LA Knight.
Son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
Damn it. God. Damn.
And I was debating between New Day and LA Knight when I came on the clock last time. I was like, God, I need a tag team though.
Tag teams are like kickers. You get them last in the draft.
All right, so I'm on the clock now since LA Knight's now gone. I am taking an NXT guy. I am taking Braun Breaker.
That's what Anthony just asked if everyone took them.
Braun Breaker. Is he good? I've
Yes.
never seen him work.
Yeah,
Yes.
but he's a little he's now heel now. I don't want.
He's
to
gone.
say.
know what?
They turned him heel, which is wrong.
Which is wrong.
Really,
Turn him heel.
I think turning him heel was the best move possible.
Okay.
No.
Why is that?
I think face Braun Breaker is getting stale.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think, but the problem with Braun Breaker heel is he'll need a mouthpiece. He can't do it himself.
What was the pick at the LA Knight?
Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. Me.
Ryan. Oh shoot.
So
I
because
thought he
I
was
haven't
going to come
taken a
back
tag
around to
team
me.
yet, because I haven't taken a tag team yet, and I think they are going to be a tag team for a very long time. I'll take the existing tag team of the Balded Beardmen. I'll take Braun Strowman and Ricochet.
Nice.
Ron and Ricka.
Rick. Oh shit! I'll take his girlfriend.
Oh, his girlfriend. By the way, she has the greatest voice in sports. I swear. When she
I
calls,
love her.
when she ever watch her now, when she calls Matt, I swear to God, I've never seen a voice like that to call names.
My
down
favorite is
the line.
when she introduces Imperium.
Oh, I mean, it's the best. That's why I took with her. It is amazing. The Ludwig Kaiser one is amazing. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Ooh, I know my next pick.
Who's after? Am I up?
It's Clutch.
Clutch.
I think
Clutch.
I'm up.
Clutch. Yeah.
Okay.
So after Clutch picks, we're going to do a quick recap of who we have on our rosters, and then we'll continue.
Okay, so I'm going to call up from NXT as well. Very
Okay.
underrated, and I hope he gets drafted to the main roster in real life. Ilya Dragunov.
Ooh. Okay.
Wasn't he? Who was he before? What was his name before?
He was
That
always
was it?
Ilya.
Yeah,
No,
that was
he
it.
something before.
No, ever since he's been, yeah. When he had that great match with the Walter, he was dragging it. Yeah, same.
All right. So Clutch, go ahead. List off who's on your roster right now.
So I got Roman,
That's it.
the Usos.
UK champion. That's why.
I have Asuka, Io, Drew, and Ilya.
Okay. Josh, who's on your roster?
All right, so I got Seth
Didn't
freaking
write mine
Rollins,
down, so I'm producing. Sorry.
AJ Styles, Bailey, Matt Riddle, Edge, LA Knight.
All right. Evan, who you got?
Alfred will have to go over it again. I believe I have Bianca. Who do I have? I took. Who did I take first? I took
Gunther.
Gunther.
Yeah.
I took Bianca. I have Charlotte. I have Ricochet and Braun. I have. Who else did I take? I took Randy Orton. I have Big E.
Okay. Alfred, who do you have?
All right, I have Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, Street Profits, Raquel Rodriguez, Rey Mysterio, and Bobby Lashley.
And I've got Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley. I've got Kevin Owens. I have Damian Priest. I've got The New Day. And I've got Braun Breaker. All right. So, Clutch, you are on the clock again, sir.
Oh, this is where it gets kind of tough.
Yeah. So, now we are going back.
I might start drafting for fun at this point. I am taking, personally, I love this tag team. From NXT again, the Creed Brothers.
Creed Brothers. Okay.
If you haven't gotten a chance to check them out, check them out.
So, Creed.
Okay.
Anthony was thinking like you. If you take the Creed brothers and put them with Gable Stevenson, that was a good point.
All right, Evan, you're up.
I'll take the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Nice. Okay. So I'm surprised no one has taken this guy yet.
I don't. Yeah, I know who you're about to say, and that's why
I know who you're about to say.
Who am I going to say? Brock Lesnar?
Austin Theory.
But I'm not going to give you the pick.
Brock Lesnar. I'm not picking
I'm
Austin
not going to
Theory.
give you
Brock
the
Brock
person I'm gonna
Lesnar.
pick next.
Brock Lesnar.
is a waste of my time. He can live, but he lives in my country. He lives in northern Saskatchewan, but man, oh man, he's getting awful.
He's part-time on my show all year round.
He's awful.
All right, Josh.
So it's me. Okay, so I need another woman to face Bailey. Has anyone taken Becky Lynch?
Oh, my God. No.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'll take Becky Lynch. I was just checking my sheets. I don't know. Man, what a stupid.
All right. Becky Lynch. Okay.
Okay, it's my go.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna take Austin Theory.
Oh, man.
Oh. Austin Theory.
And hold on, before I make my next selection, the person who had after Braun and Ricochet, who was your selection after that? So I'm writing it down.
Braun, Ricochet, Ilya Dragunov for Clutch.
Okay. All right. So after Theory, I'm gonna because I need more heels on the roster. I'm taking the Miz.
Ooh.
Good company, man. I like the Miz. He's underrated.
Oh yeah.
All right, so it's my turn. How many more picks do we have? We have 8.
I think we have 8.
We have 8 right now, right?
Yeah.
So it's 2 more picks.
Yeah.
All right. So another male. I think I'm going to go. I am going to take Dom. Taking Dominic.
You take
Mysterio.
Dominic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dom. Prison Dom specifically.
Prison Dom.
Prison Dom. That's what I'm writing down. That's my 9th. I have 1 more pick.
So I think I need another female wrestler. I'm taking Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan.
All right, Evan.
Give me a sec. I was about to take a woman.
You said who did you say you said Liv?
Yeah.
Who do I want next? Who has
So we split up Raquel and Liv.
We did.
You know what? I'll take a guy and then I'll get my woman after. I think it's time because I already took the Celtic Warrior. It's time to get rid of stupid Butch, and it's time to bring back
Pete Dunne.
Bring him back.
We could just bring back people. All right. Sasha Banks.
Change his name and bring him back.
Sasha Banks is not in WWE.
I know.
Who's on WWE?
Sasha Banks. Or
Yeah, no,
whatever her name is.
Her and her Mercedes Moné. She
Wait.
lost his head after
Who drafted
five
bargain basement stuck in the ruthless aggression area? John Cena, a.k.a. Austin Theory. Alfred, you're getting shit for picking Austin.
We're all thinking he's awful.
All right, Clutch, you're up. You got 2 picks.
These 2 are my last 2 picks.
I think. Let me see.
Do you have 8 right now, or do you have
I believe
we
I have
around 8 because I have 8. So they got to when they go back around.
6.
Yeah, these 2 are my last 2 then.
Yep. Last 2.
Okay. Forgive me because I'm down bad. I'm taking Cora Jade.
Oh.
Core Jade?
And yeah, daughter of AJ Lee and CM Punk.
All right, Clutch, your last pick in your roster.
I am taking Logan Paul.
Oh. Got me. Good pick. Sure you didn't want Omos? Sure.
No, you can't interest me with Omos.
He's pretty good.
I'm a proud Homo sapien, but I'm not.
He's pretty tall. I don't know if you know that.
Pretty tall.
Our last pick.
Is this your last pick, Evan?
Is this my last pick? Is this 10? I can't remember. Someone has to count for me.
You should have one more. I believe.
How many do you have so far?
Yeah. Also, you should have one more because I'm at
8. So then you're gonna have this one, and then you'll have another one.
Yes, I think.
How is Clutch at the last one then? Doesn't make sense.
Because
I'm trying to think of that.
That
Let me see.
doesn't
Hold
make
on.
sense.
Recount. Hold on.
I love it. We don't even know what's happening. Are you guys
No.
keeping your? I'm literally writing them down in order by.
That's what I'm doing too.
It is so frustrating.
Let's see. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna go through. So
There's been 40 picks. If that helps anyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's funny because I haven't written any of them down, but I do remember them.
I remember them. I'm trying to see how many I have left.
no, Clutch has one more.
That's what I just said. It doesn't
Yeah,
make sense
Clutch
to
has
me.
one more. Yeah, Clutch has one more.
I'm gonna take. Do I have one more after this?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take. One second. I'm going to take. Where is he? Oh, not him. Definitely not him. Definitely not you. You suck. You're pretty bad. You suck. You're awful. I can't watch you on television anymore. I will take. You know what? Because he's really just because he's been so powerful lately, and I like watching him on TV kick the crap out of Bobby Lashley. I'll take Bronson Reed.
Oh, okay. That's a good pick.
That guy is a maul. He's like the next Vader.
I could see them giving him the U.S. title and then drafting.
But they have to give him a mouthpiece though, because he doesn't talk.
All right, so my next pick. I think I only have 2 women on my roster.
I only have 2. I have 2.
I think
you got Liv Morgan and you got Rhea.
I do. And now I'm gonna add Alexa Bliss.
Dang it. That's who I was gonna say. Oh my god.
All right, I'm going to take a woman as well. I think no, don't worry. No one's gonna, because she doesn't wrestle, but she's gonna show everyone that she can wrestle on pay-per-view. Taking Zelina Vega. I think she's phenomenal.
Oh my god.
Good pick.
She's a good mouthpiece too.
All right, Alfred, you got your last 2 picks.
Okay, one definitely is going to be a woman, so I choose Natty.
Italian. Okay.
And then the last one, I am going to choose, and I'm pretty sure he hasn't been chosen, Sheamus.
Sheamus has been picked.
Oh, he's been by who?
Yep.
By
Evan.
me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I must have didn't write that one down. Oops. Okay, if that's the case, I would choose. Cause I think I stopped writing now. Has Shinsuke been chosen?
Nope.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
He just
heel version of
just destroyed his name. Holy crap!
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
The
He needs Rick
heel
Boogs
version.
back. He needs Rick Boogs back. I'm telling you.
Oh man,
Oops.
it's my turn. I don't know who I want. Not gonna lie, there's a lot of people and I'm actually stalling as I'm reading the list.
I know. I'm going through the roster right now.
I'm gonna get weird. One of my favorites. He's out for a while. I'm gonna go Ciampa.
Oh,
Go Ciampa.
that's actually a good pick.
He can have some heat with AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Just because I
I'm on the clock. Let's see. Who do I want?
No, I want her to myself, Anthony, as I'm going to book her as my strong women's champion. Off the LWO. I like the LWO. They're cool. I can't wait till they turn heel.
That person's been taken. That person's also been taken. Yeah, they going down the list. You're like,
No, that's why I'm just like, I'm going with my favorites at this point.
strange.
I mean, I love all my guys.
I'm taking Solo.
Yeah.
Solo.
What a waste of a wrestler that guy. He has one move.
For my last pick, I'm taking Solo.
But that one move is so effective, and
It's
when
true.
they let him go, like actually work, he's gonna be special. I like him.
Yeah, but they're gonna mirror him as Umaga. That's what they're
Yes, and he's gonna be special. I hope.
He looks like
All right.
Umaga. That's exactly what he is.
Yeah.
So for me, because I did power versus power down the women's division, I might as well take a powerful woman from NXT, bring her up, because I think she's just wailing around in NXT. I'll take Zoe Stark.
Ooh. Okay. All right, Clutch, with the final pick in the no holds bar draft.
I'm doing this just to piss everybody off. I'm doing this especially just to piss everybody off. I'm taking Bray Wyatt.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Is he even still there?
He would have
Like-
ran. He should have
If
ran.
you want, I can call IRS and ask him. Maybe he's off because he's helping IRS collect taxes. You never know.
Yep,
By the
that's
way,
10.
he was one of my most enjoyable wrestlers to watch. Every time he told people to collect their taxes, it was phenomenal.
All right, so what I want y'all to do now is I want you to read off your roster and tell me who your men's champion is, who your women's champion, and who your tag team champions are. Alfred, go first.
All right, so the men's champion, obviously, is going to be Sammy, because I picked him number one. The
Okay.
tag team champ is going to be Street Profits, and then the women's champion is going to be Raquel Rodriguez.
Read off your whole roster. Who you drafted?
Okay, so this is my roster: Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, Street Profits, Raquel Rodriguez, Rey Mysterio, Bobby Lashley, Austin Theory, The Miz, Natty, and Shinsuke.
Okay.
That's
Evan.
my roster.
I have to remember who my people are.
I know, right?
What am
I'm
I-
looking through.
What are my options again? What do you need to know?
So you need to pick. So you can read off your roster first, or do what Alfred did. You can state a men's champion, women's champion, and a tag team champion.
Well, tag team champion is pretty easy. It's going to be Ricochet and Braun.
Okay.
The WWE champion, heavyweight champion, I'm going to take Randy Orton. We're going to give it back to the belt. And my women's champion is going to stay Bianca.
Okay. Evan. Josh.
Oh, Josh. All right, so I got Seth freaking Rollins, AJ Styles, Matt Riddle, Edge, LA Knight, Prison Dom, Ciampa, Zelina Vega, Becky Lynch, and Bailey.
Okay.
My world heavyweight champion, men's side, I'm going to put the strap on AJ Styles.
Okay.
I'm going to put the women's strap on Bailey. In the tag team, I got to make one because I didn't draft one.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get weird with Prison Dom. And let's get weird with Matt Riddle and like some kind of odd couple and put Selena Vega as their manager.
Wow.
Utilizing all my talent.
Okay. All right. Clutch.
God, I hope I don't forget anybody because I wrote it down in my head.
I got it written down. I got your back.
Okay. I got Roman Reigns, the Usos. I got Drew.
Yes.
I got the Creeds.
Yes,
I have where's the women? Oh, Asuka and Io,
correct.
Bray Wyatt, Cora Jade.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Ilya Dragunov
Ilya. Is that it?
and Logan Paul.
Oh, of course.
Put the
I'd have
strap
to
on
Logan.
Paul.
Put the belt on Logan.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Logan Paul is your world heavyweight champion.
Dude, that'd be
You
so-
understand he's yet to win a match. He's yet to win a match.
He's
What are
won a
you talking
match.
about? He's won a
He
match.
won a match.
What match did he win?
He won the one with the Miz against the Mysterios.
He beat the
And he
Miz.
beat the
One
Miz.
on one, I'm talking.
He beat the Miz 1-on-1.
Yeah, he did beat the Miz 1-on-1 at
Oh, he beat
SummerSlam.
Miz one-on-one.
Yeah.
He main
Yes.
evented.
He's
Um,
0-3 in his
Miz
last
should
3
have-
matches. He's 0-3 in his last 3 matches.
Still main evented in high profile match.
You know that he begged. I don't know. We talked about. When he begged to do the zip line, they really didn't want him to do it. He had to beg, borrow, and steal to do that stupid, ridiculous zip line. Okay, Shawn Michaels.
All right, Clutch, who's your women's champion? Who's your tag team champion?
My tag team champions, I'm gonna be predictable. It's the Usos.
Okay.
And my women's champion is gonna be Cora Jade.
Awesome. So my roster is I've got Cody Rhodes, I've got Rhea Ripley, I've got Kevin Owens, I've got Damian Priest, I've got New Day, I've got Braun Breaker, I have Brock Lesnar, I have Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, and Solo. So mine's kind of self-explanatory. Men's champion is Cody, women's champion Rhea, and tag team champions are the New Day. So
When's Kofi coming back?
I don't know. All right, I'm gonna give each of y'all one opportunity for the last thing before we close out the show to drop one of your wrestlers and pick up a free agent. You can drop one and pick someone up if you want. If you're like, no, my roster's good, then you just tell me, nope, I'm good. So I'll start with Clutch. Do you want to drop
I'm good.
someone?
I love my roster, especially Bray Wyatt.
Okay. Josh?
Yeah, I do. I want to drop Ciampa and I want to drop add Uncle Howdy.
Okay.
You're gonna get almost.
No, I'll save almost for you. That's you. You could drop one of your people.
Okay.
Your number one fan club.
Evan, you want to drop someone or are you good?
Because I think lately he's been so phenomenal in his reactions, and I think you need to have him on your roster in order to have it. Because I think he's the best commentator. I'm dropping Pete Dunne and I'm taking Michael Cole. And I can put him in as a wrestler. Remember the Royal Rumble? I'm taking Michael Cole.
Oh my God.
Remember anyone on the roster? Anyone on the roster?
Anyone. That's true. It's true. All right. Alfred, you gonna drop anybody and pick someone up, or are you good?
Oh no, I'm good. I like my roster. I
Okay.
am good.
But your roster sucks because you didn't take your girlfriend and she's mad at
I mean, we can make a trade if you want.
you. No, I'm not trading her up. She's my champion.
I'm looking at the roster right now. Do I want her? I don't know. No, I'm good. I think I like my roster's pretty set. It's pretty straight. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Don't forget, did the Big Show get taken? Did the Big Show get taken? No, he did not get taken.
Florida beat Boston overtime. See that, Evan? Sorry.
Yep.
Hockey update.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
That's okay. It's all right. We're all about including all other sports in our show. Don't forget, guys, Fin Talk Sports Network. Yeah, I was gonna say, Evan, I got you. Tomorrow night and Friday night and Saturday, our network has a huge draft coverage. And then, actually, Evan, go ahead, talk about it.
We have wall-to-wall coverage Thursday night tomorrow from 7 to midnight. Friday. Sorry, 8 to midnight. 7 to midnight on Friday night, and then Saturday, starting with Finn's Talk today with Fish Tank Hank and Bobby. And then we're going to be leading up every round of the draft. You're going to see everyone on the network, from myself to Alex to Alfred to Dave Staker to Brett Lagasse. I'm sure, I hope Kimmel can jump in. You're going to have Josh Wingate. You're going to have Dolphins Thirsty. You're going to have Steve Malloy. You're going to have Fish Tank Hank. You're going to have everyone on the network really enjoying themselves. Michael Vogel, who I've been doing the draft shows with, and Finn Fanwagon. We're just have a lot of fun, wall-to-wall coverage, following every pick, giving our opinions. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I cannot wait for Alex to break his TV tomorrow night when they take Anderson over CJ Stroud. I think you might lose your mind.
Actually, I will not break my TV if they take Anderson. I will break my TV if they take Will Levis at number 2. That I will break my TV.
Anderson, I wouldn't be mad, but if it's Levis, I am smashing my TV. I'm already getting that out the way early.
No, I will. This fist right here, straight through the TV.
Yeah.
Bryce
TV
Young,
right here, I'm smashing it.
And if they somehow take CJ Stroud and you have Bryce Young, how are you going to react?
No, I'll be fine. As long as it's a quarterback, I'm fine. Even if CJ Stroud is not great. All right, Clutch, where can people find you on Twitter?
You guys can find me at Miami Clutch P on Twitter. Talk about sports, talk about basketball. Right now, the Heat are up. Go Heat. And you can catch me on the show before this one, Fast Break.
Josh?
You can find me at Josh Kimmel OUS. I'm talking about nonsense, literally nonsense on Twitter all day. Find me on the network Sunday nights, 8 p.m. Fantasy football show. Some great guests on there. Check them out. Also on Monday, Beer and Sports Podcast. And we are going live tomorrow, guys. 12 o'clock. We have good guests on. We're going to talk some draft coverage. Wingate has that information. So
Yes.
12 o'clock noon Eastern tomorrow live on this network.
Cool. Evan, where can people find you?
Everywhere. I'm producing on every show. You'll see me here. But like Josh had said, there's Beer and Sports tomorrow afternoon. We have the draft coverage Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then on Sunday, we have Once Upon a Sunday with the wonderful Josh Kimmel. Monday, you'll have maybe another Beer and Sports podcast. Then you'll have East 10th Street Boys, which will be great with Alex and Bobby. And then you're going to have on Tuesday, you're going to have Real Talk Finns Talk with Steve Malloy and Dolphin 30. Then you're going to see yours truly and Michael Vogel on the Finn Fanwagon recapping the draft. And all the big splashes the Dolphins are gonna make upcoming in the month of May. And then back again on next Wednesday, you're gonna have Fast Break with Clutch and Alex, and we'll be back here on No Holds Bar once again a week from today.
Yeah, Alfred.
And you can find me at Finn's Paws on Twitter.
Y'all definitely, whoever's listening to the show and everything and watching, y'all definitely want to follow me tomorrow on Twitter, because if the Texans make some bad selection round 1, you'll be seeing my reaction on YouTube and you'll see it on Twitter. So follow me at @_Matthew713.
But all you have to do, Alfred, if you want, is you have to just click on that link that we're giving you tomorrow night. And as you're reacting to your pick, you can just jump back on. We'll add you back onto the stream and you can give us your live reaction if you want.
Yes. You can follow me. My personal page is at AlexBB29, but more importantly, follow our podcast page at capital N, capital H, capital B to that Bard Podcast, or capital NH Bard Podcast, and subscribe to Fin Talk Sports Network. We got all these amazing shows. Tune in tomorrow night. I might be breaking a TV. You never know.
I definitely will.
Next week, I believe, Alfred, you and I have to do a pay-per-view preview show next week, because Backlash is next Saturday. So we will be doing a Backlash preview show next Wednesday night. So with all that, happy drafting, everyone. Please, for the love of God, Texans, don't fuck up my team. I know I'm cursing like that, but please, for the love of God, do not mess up my team. I love them.
We can't screw up tomorrow, Josh.
At least the Dolphins fans can wait until Friday when they make their first selection.
I'm going to make a prediction, bold prediction right now. We're making a pick tomorrow night.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a bold prediction.
We're making a pick tomorrow night.
With that being said, we will see you guys next week for our Backlash preview show. Alfred, Evan, I'll see you tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see you guys next week, baby. Peace.